little baby oak tree growing in this abandoned park.
Wow, took 2 whole years for you to grow, huh?
Hello and welcome to the Calumet Wilderness with Sam Love. I am your host, Sam Love. I'm excited to be once again joined by my friend Terra Cooks.
Hey!
And we're out at Edison Park.
Yep.
Have you ever been here before?
No, I've been past here, but I've never actually been in here, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the dune and swale back there, little wetland areas. I mean, it really, for a small derelict park, there's quite a lot of life back.
Yes, and I tell you, the trees that are sprouting up, nature will always find a way.
And nature will always win. Let's just deal with that.
Yeah, did you see the beautiful red bush over there with the thorns?
I tried my best to avoid that one.
I mean, the entire branch, the entire tree is red.
It's just thorns, yeah. I think this park's about 20 acres. Not exactly sure on that. And it's as you can see, it's a derelict park. There's no cleaning or maintenance or anything like that happening out here. But what makes it special is you do have some of this original topography, this dune and swale back here. In fact, this is the same shoreline that would have formed the Ivanhoe Preserve, which is just about a half mile to the west. You can see that the deer have been making themselves at home back here. Definitely lots of evidence of deer as well as litter bugs back here. Actually found a small swale back here with water, so it's not completely chewed up back here. I got another little swale here. So for those who don't know, dune, that's the high sandy dry area. Swale, that's the low wet mucky area. Dune, swale, dune, swale. And that is the dominant landform out here. Now, these little wet areas are so important at this time of year. This is where frogs hang out, do their thing, toads. Seen a couple of robins come by. I'm sure there's some salamanders down here. Hell, where I used to live, we'd find crawdads in the little vernal pools, so there might be all kinds of life. And that's what's great about a dune and swale. It inherently is biodiversity. High and dry plants that like the light and the dry conditions, and then the plants that like the lower, wetter, darker areas. So despite being a quote-unquote abandoned park, there's a hell of a lot of life out here.
This is cool.
Yeah, so a trucking firm out of Hammond, I think, tried to apply for a zoning change so that they could put a truck stop here right in the middle of this neighborhood.
Why do we need another truck stop?
Yeah, I know. I guess that's what people think we're only good for out here. Truck stops and nothing else.
Exactly.
They put them here because we have highway connections, but I guess they didn't think in this case, this is smack dab right in the middle of the Brunswick neighborhood.
Right.
So this would be just terrible. You know, Gary's history has always been that the industry's been segregated from the residential areas, but unfortunately that's starting to change nowadays, and you're seeing more light industries and logistics buildings being put in residential neighborhoods. So
I mean, nothing against the truckers and the trucking industry, but I don't see that we need another one. Now, we have enough here already.
Definitely not in the middle of a residential neighborhood.
Not to mention the damage that's going to do to the streets.
Yep, streets, air quality, all that.
Right.
So thankfully, a small group of people got together. They were going by the name GARD, G-A-R-D, which I think means Gary Activists for Responsible Development.
Cool.
And they were able to organize and mobilize and get that zoning change nixed. So
That's
so
good.
far,
That's good, because
nothing
I
else.
am enjoying. I mean, I was just listening to the birds out here. I don't know where the rooster came from, but I know I heard it.
there's a farm somewhere, an urban farm.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
There's so much more that can be done with this as opposed to a truck stop or whatever they were planning.
Well, once again, thanks for tuning into another episode of the Calumet Wilderness. I appreciate all the comments, likes, shares, all of that. So if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. We'll see you again in the next adventure of the Calumet Wilderness. And until then, appreciate your landscape.
Yep.
All right.
It's just a height difference.
Just a slight height difference.